you want to build, I'm Bobby. If not, then kick it in the lobby. I got a lot to do. Ooh, I'ma watch what you gonna do. If you gonna build, I'm Bobby.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Throwing to start the drive. Woodard. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. A huge play there right off the bat. 42 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. In this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is good...
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Back to throw. Woodard. And that is incomplete.
Some of things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something's off with that one.
Well, they had the great field position to start that opening drive. They only get 3 out of it, but still they get 3. So maybe kind of a win for the offense, Charles, and kind of a win for the defense as well.
Yeah, I would say win-win seems to sum the whole thing up, because where that ball was placed to start, that's tough on a defense, and they held them to 3. Now, if you're the offense, you're thinking to yourselves, how do we open up the playbook later on in this game and turn this 3 into 6s down the stretch?
At their own 24-yard line.
On the go. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this is caught at the 20. A big play there for the Niners. 68 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. This will be caught at about the 6. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and 4. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the 49ers have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline, oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. You look at this Niner defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Hooked by Tavarius Moore. And the 49ers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. He's going to float this over the middle deep. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's got this down to the 35. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Back to throw again. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game. Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off the... Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. On third down, here's a run by Akers. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on fourth down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
He'll drop to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. On fourth down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. K.J. Osborne deep for Minnesota. That's taken on the 25. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Woodard. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 15.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. First and 10 as this new drive.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 79 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and 6. They'll roll him out right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the...
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. He's into the secondary. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Woodard. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Lucas Van Ness. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. This offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 15. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing. And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the...
Man, it's caught inside the 10. Now back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. On his way to a monster first half touchdowns as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Niners 21, Vikings 3.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10. As opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Boy, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. He's got a man, complete. Still going. Justin Jefferson, touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, an even 90 yards. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Point after try forthcoming. And oh, it's blocked. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Come on.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by by Tarvarius Moore. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
That is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers are able to add on to their first half lead. Moody good with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Niners 35, Vikings 9.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Looking to throw. Woodard. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Here we go.
A final shot before break. Woodard. And my goodness, another interception. Now inside the 25. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Moody good with the extra point. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. And he comes back with one complete. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. Inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 82 yards. And the Niners are an extra point away from going up by 40. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. To throw on third down. Woodard. And now here is another interception. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw here. Samuel bringing in the slant. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel. Halfway to 100 now. Career touchdown number 50. And the 49ers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Vikings 9. Mitch Wisnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 of the 36. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Woodard looking underneath. He's got Akers. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Vikings.
Viking 18. Go.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. To throw on 2nd down. Woodard. Check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw. Woodard escaping the pressure right. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw this.
And this is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
63, Vikings 9.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
There he goes, right side. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Back to the air on second down. Woodard.
Well, back foot throw there is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over it.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
I think it's safe to say they've made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Throwing to start the drive. Woodard. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. Now the margin on that scoreboard, obviously for them it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Come on.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Looking to throw. Woodard. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And now they're in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on second down. Woodard. And he's got this to Jefferson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Woodard. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun. Woodard. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Throwing on 1st down. Woodard. Pass complete to Addison. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And it's caught. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Let's go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Vikings! Jordan Addison, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 2. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole as they'll remain down by a bundle. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's
taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown! A great effort there. 41 yards. And the 49ers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Woodard. Complete. Jefferson to target. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The throw to the middle taken in. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This is going to be 3rd and 13. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Rolling to his right. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Well, that's the fourth time that they've tried to go for it on fourth down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on fourth down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way, and you need to tip your cap to the defense. They've done a great job.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. And the Vikings are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That third down conversion good for 23 from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Middle of the field to Jefferson. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the ball, now,
At the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Get it! Hurry!
First down, Vikings.
They'll look to throw again. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone cover.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do